What's poppin', guys? It's time to get into some new makeup goodies.
They're probably not new to you, but they're gonna be new to me. She gonna do it every time.
Okay, but before we get into the makeup and stuff, we have to talk about some stuff. We gotta talk. If you don't live under a fucking rock, then you should know what's going on in America right now. And I just want to say really fast about it that it feels very weird, very abnormal to get on here and post a makeup transition, post a little makeup haul when the stuff that's happening outside is happening. It feels very dystopian, if you will. And I just want to remind ourselves that it's not normal. Everyone needs to know what is going on. Like, if you're a human, you need to know what's going on, and you should feel the way about it. Yes, I'm telling you how you should feel, because if you do not feel bothered by this, something is wrong with you. Because this is not left versus right, red versus blue anymore. This is humanity versus whatever that is. Okay. And now I know not everyone has the will to have a voice to speak up about things, and that is absolutely okay. Me, I'm not one of those people. Even though it's very weird for me to still talk on the camera right now, something like this, I'm gonna speak up about it. And you know, but if you're not like that, it's perfectly fine. Not everyone is gonna have the courage to speak up about it, check people when they talk differently about it. They're not gonna have the courage to go to the protest and stuff, and it's okay. But we need to be aware of what's happening, and also, you know, if you don't have the courage to do those things, at least, you know, if you see something about it, repost it. At least even just acknowledge, you know, what's going on. That's the least that you could do. The bare minimum, okay? Yeah, it's just about, like, we all just really need to be together right now. And yeah, it's scary times. So, you know, be aware of it, but also just don't, you know, think about it your whole day, because, you know, the other day I was looking at everything and it like overconsumed me and I just felt down, which is completely understandable, but we do have to live the lives that we're gratefully and so blessed to be able to live at the same time right now, because if not, like, you're going to lose it. I mean, that's how I felt, like I was going to lose it. You know, I go to work and I'm like,
why is everyone so normal right now? Like, why aren't we talking about this? Why aren't we figuring out what we can do? Like, it's
weird, it's uncomfortable, but we can't just let it overconsume ourselves. But just know, if you're one of those people that is like, I don't get into politics, I don't really care about that, it's not affecting me, yada yada, you're weird. You're not at least a human. Sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you're weird. But yeah, I just had to get it off my chest because it's heavy, and I know we all feel it right now. It's a very weird time, and if anyone has any ideas of, you know, how we can come together more for this, please let me know in the comments or message me or something, because I would like to be a little more involved in my personal stance. I just don't want, I want to do more to help in however way I can, because yeah, it feels very important. But anyways, now that it's off our chest, let's get into this makeup. Yeah, I've also been really into the Fenty Skin Body Mist lately. I had this one already, the Vanilla Flowers. It smells so good. I'm more of a warm vanilla, coconut, caramel, marshmallow type of scent girl. So I really love this scent, and I feel like it lasts a long time. But I saw this one in the store, the Hey Bouquet scent. It's more of a floral scent, which I'm not like the hugest fan of. But I smelt it in the store and it was honestly beautiful. So if you haven't got on to Fenty's Little Mist yet, try them out because they smell good. Up next, we had to restock our hello.
She's a man.
We had to restock our Morphe Continuous Setting Mist because, as y'all know, because I was talking about her, we use her to set every layer and she just works fabulous. And she feels lightweight, yada yada. Up next, we got the La Roche-Posay Prebiotic Skincare Double Repair Matte Moisturizer. Okay. I needed a new face lotion. I wanted to try something else out because my skin has been super dry lately because of the weather, and I just wanted to give her a try to see if she can help me out, because I've heard good things about La Roche-Posay, but I haven't really gave her a whole test yet, so we'll see how she works. I already have all my skincare on right now, so I'm not gonna try it right now. But okay, next I got these Morphe brushes. This was only $33 for 5 brushes. It's not that bad. So we're gonna try them out today. I'm trying to be more of a brush girl because I use a beauty blender for putting my foundation on, but I don't know, I think I'm not liking them that much. I'm just doing a really simple, like, dramatic eyeliner look real quick today. So I'm gonna do my eyes really fast, and then we'll be back to do the rest of the face and get into the rest of the products. Okay, now that we have our eye look done, we can get into the brushes and the base now. Now, every time I say I'm gonna do a simple eye look, it just never happens. It was just supposed to be some nude and a wing, but I had to add some color in there. I just can't not do it. But anyways, guys, I feel so like I feel very like unsettled, like very much anxiety now that I talked about that. But that's just the point, is that it's gonna make you uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to think about, talk about, to see, and that's just the point, because that's how bad it is. Anyways, so the M106 brush. What am I showing y'all? Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, I see the you know, those parody videos where they talk about, you know, influencers doing the, like, let's get into it, and like all these like emotes and different things. And I'm like, it's so cringy to watch people do that, and you watch the parodies. I'm like, yeah, that stuff is so annoying. And then I will go back and watch my videos, and I'm like, I do that too. And I think it's just because for me right now, still, I don't know how to act in the camera. Like, honestly, like me in the camera, I don't know her. I don't know who this person is that is in the camera, because I feel like, because it's still so weird to me, I just do like the natural shit that I see all the time online and stuff, and it's just like, gross, girl. We need to get comfortable and be ourselves. No shade to the people who genuinely like to do that and do that in their videos and stuff, but that's just me. Okay, so I'm going to, since this is the foundation brush, I'm gonna go in with Fenty Beauty's Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. It's gonna be a little too dark for me right now, because it's winter AF and I have not had sun in ages. But I'm not one of those people that put makeup on the back of their hand and tap it in. I can't do that. I just feel like it's a waste of product. But maybe that's the technique I'm missing out on. I don't know. I'll try it one day maybe, but today's not the day.
This brush is different for sure. I feel like this part is so, like, it bends a lot, and I wasn't sure if I liked it at first, but I feel like it's honestly helping the product blend so much better.
Okay, now that we're orange AF, we're gonna go in with the M242 brush. This is for cream and liquid bronzer to softly sculpt and bronze your face. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty cream bronzer, since we went in with a Fenty foundation. I'm just gonna tap her in there like this, and then tap into my face like that. Ooh, I like that. Y'all, I wanna start going live on TikTok so bad, just to get used to like talking to people and connect with people, but I'm frightened. I don't know why. Like going live is such an awkward concept to me. Like, even though I try to make content and stuff, I also feel like I'm just like not caught up with the times, because I don't know, just like same thing with streaming, I guess. Just having some like people watch you live in the moment do stuff, like, I don't know, that feels awkward to me, but I definitely want to get used to it, you know. And then also sometimes I'm honestly not, unfortunately, a people person or much of a talker. Like, if I'm used to being around you, I might be a little yappy and stuff, but to like make conversation and stuff, I'm like an airhead. Like, I don't know how to do that, to be honest. Which is like, well, maybe you're not in the right profession, girl, but I don't know, we're gonna try to work on it, I guess. But yeah, definitely an odd feeling for me right now. Okay, I don't see a brush to recommend to use for blush, so I'm just gonna use a different brush for my blush. I'm going in also with a Fenty Beauty product, the Petal Poppin' Cream Blush. Okay, brush M131 is for the liquid concealer, and I went ahead and got the Hourglass concealer again. I haven't used her in a while, but I think maybe she might be my favorite one to use, just because she's so full coverage, and I just do more of like a dramatic kind of look all the time. So I'm just gonna place her where I would like her to be on my face, and I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender to blend it in everywhere on my face, but I'm going to try the brush on my under eyes to see how that works. I'll probably use it on my nose too, but I'm not using this little brush on the other side of my face, because I like to reverse contour with the concealer for a more dramatic look. I'm also just gonna put some of this Huda Beauty faux color corrector in the middle right there. I just like how you can be more precise with brushes. I'm gonna try to use it here too, just to really blend her out. Our under eye concealer got a little tacky. We're gonna go ahead and blend her out now. I'm gonna just try to be really precise with the brush You know, another thing that I just been like kind of down in the dumps about lately. Sorry, I guess this is a venting session video today, but I just been feeling so down about my content, and I hate that because it happens to me a lot, and I've really been trying to tell myself not to. And I made videos about this before, and I really don't want to like ever do it again because, you know, I really don't want to be coming off as negative or complaining, and also just like comparing yourself to people is terrible. And yeah, I just really don't want to do that to myself and portray that I'm doing that to people either. But I mean, it just really gets to me like where my account is, because I genuinely feel like I just deserve so much more recognition than what I get. I mean, I feel like the quality of my content and my makeup has just grown so much, but there's nothing really to show for it. And I don't know, just because it just kind of has me feel a little stuck on like, what do I do from here? What do I need to be doing different? And I don't want to go on people's pages to see how they did it, so I don't do that. Then I'm just like, what is the key to making it? And I know everyone's just like, be consistent, one day it'll happen. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm very consistent. I could be more consistent, but I just feel like what I've been putting in does not get back to me. And yeah, I just had to talk about that because, I don't know, it can be a little discouraging. But I think that's just the thing when people are like, content creation's not hard. Well, sorry boo, it actually can be, because it's not normal to, you know, you're basically going to work every single day, but you're not getting paid to do it, and you're not being appreciated for it. You're waiting for that moment to happen. So to not receive things like that, but still continue to, you know, try to do it, you know, it's hard. It's not normal. You know, even though it's something you're passionate about, you're trying to make it become your actual job. And, you know, but you're also having like a lot of people watch you try to do it. And that's what just makes it like weird and hard. And, you know, just different. So shout out to the people who kept pushing themselves and they're where they want to be, or they're getting close to where they want to be. It's honestly such a crazy thing to accomplish. And yeah, I just hope one day that I get to get there, because I've done a lot of things that I've gotten into, but just kind of like fell out of it. Like I really wanted to do nails, but I kind of fell out of wanting to that. I mean, I do my own now very lazily, but I don't think I want to do people's nails anymore. I really wanted to get really involved with IT, and although I'm still working in IT right now, I don't want to do that anymore. But for like the content creation and the makeup stuff, and you know, I want to lean into the modeling thing and stuff, that's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time now. And you know, those passions aren't going away, they're only getting stronger. So that's how I know I'm like, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna take it serious and I'm gonna keep trying. And yeah, when you feel so strongly about something like that and there's just nothing to help push you to keep working on it, it's really hard. But I know it's just one of those things that everyone's journey is different and you just have to keep going. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that talk is over. Okay, so the Morphe brushes do come with a brush to use for powders, but I want to use that for something that I've been trying on my face at the end that's different than usual. So we'll get into that in a little bit. But I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques brush that I've been using. It's a little slanted, and we're just gonna do our powdered bronzer now. I really like using the NYX Buttermelt blush for this. Oh my god, guys, I put way too much. It's giving 2016 real bad. But it's okay, we're gonna blend her out. I want to do an actual 2016 makeup look too. I don't have any like photos of my 2016 makeup. I'm gonna have to reference like other stuff, which I know how it looks and stuff, but I mean, for me in 2016, I didn't wear much makeup. Like I was already into makeup, but I didn't do like makeup like that all the time to reference, because I was in my senior year of high school. I graduated high school, and then a couple months later I shipped off to basic training for the Army. So there was no moments of me to really pop off with that kind of makeup and stuff. So I think that's why it's gonna be even more fun for me to, you know, do that kind of look. Because I mean, honestly though, the kind of makeup that I do already is not too far off from that kind of makeup. Which leads me to another thing. Everyone's saying colorful makeup is back and yada yada. It's honestly so annoying, because the colorful makeup girl's been around. It hasn't went nowhere. I mean, there might be like a small amount of us, but there's a lot of girls out there that have been popping their shit for the longest time. So it never went nowhere. It never went anywhere. Okay, to continue the haul, I almost forgot that I got a new NYX Buttermelt blush. I only had the light pink one already that I really love, so I was like, I need to get another color. So I got the Butter with Time one. She's like a purplish pink shade, so we're gonna use her today.
We're gonna go in with the M164 powder brush from the Morphe brushes, and we're just gonna see how it works. Just set it under our eyes this way, because I always go in with a powder puff.
Now I'm gonna use the last Morphe brush of the set in M162. This is the big powder brush that picks up a lot. Okay, and we're just gonna tap tap her in. See, I feel like it works just the same, if not better. Except it's like so much faster and just, I don't know, I feel like it blends everything together. So I'm actually really happy that this set came with a really big brush to use for this, because that's just my tea right now. No, and I actually really like Rihanna's like the Fenty Beauty setting powders, because they smell so good to me. They kind of smell like baby powder, honestly. Let's go in places that I feel like could use a little more blending to not look so harsh and stuff. And if I baked a little somewhere, I'll rub it off from there too. And then once I'm done with all my powders, I go in to top it off with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and then I'll go in with an actual, like a different, more stronger setting spray after too. But this just helps melt everything together. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is actually new. Another thing that I got at Ulta, which saying the word Ulta just reminds me, is anyone else upset about, like, who else tried to get Ulta Beauty World tickets and they just felt a little salty about what happened? I mean, last year was the first time that I ever heard of it, and I didn't hear of it until after the fact that the event happened, and it happened in San Antonio, and I had no idea, and I live in San Antonio. So I was like, oh my god, that would have been perfect. And yeah, me and my friend tried to get tickets this year. We waited in the queue for 40 minutes just for them to be sold out. And I knew it was going to be like a very hit or miss situation, but I was like, damn, 40 minutes of my life gone for nothing. So hopefully next year though, hope whoever does go has fun, I guess. Anyways, I think this is new, the Fenty Beauty's Fine Line Precision Gel Eyeliner. I've been needing a new under eye liner, so this is perfect. And we're just gonna put her under here. Hello?
This is like the corrector side. Okay, there's two sides to this, so.
There, here is the actual pencil part. So good. Ooh, she works so good.
Okay, Rihanna, I hate how expensive your products can be because they work so fucking good. So I'm gonna buy them every time, no matter what, no matter how much they cost. So if you could just send me PR packages, that would be really appreciated, honestly. But anyways,
I'm gonna go in with these 773 Cat Glam lashes instead. They're not as dramatic, but I think they will do. And I'm gonna say this again for the people who missed out the last time I made a video. When I put my lashes on, I like to put glue on the strip first. And then I will take the strip and I will stamp on some of the glue onto my lash line. Like that. And it can be a little messy because, I mean, for me, the lash glue that I have, it dries to be transparent. Yeah, that way your lash just sticks on faster because you have tacky glue on both ends, which, you know, you should be waiting for your glue to be tacky. You don't want to put it on right away. I also have this idea where I want to make another page because even though, you know, beauty is my main thing, I also want to just post other kind of stuff like health and fitness, which, you know, at the end of the day, that does tie into beauty things, but I just want more of like a beauty and lifestyle kind of page. I don't know if I'd incorporate it into this one, but my hopes is the other one would just take off and I can have that, you know, beauty and lifestyle content out there, but it will just include like workout videos, meal prep videos, or just any kind of food cooking videos, really. Clips of like actual vlogs and stuff. I don't know if I'd get rid of my main TikTok page ever. Maybe I'll keep it as an only makeup page, but I don't know, these are just my thoughts and we're just gonna test the water to see how it goes. I want to use the Fenty Beauty traced out lip liners because I just, you know, shaved it down with a lip sharpener because I was like, there's no way to make it longer. So I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but if somebody else knows the right way to do it because it just looks funky now, let me know. We're gonna go in with the shade Riri. This is my favorite one. That's why she was down to the bone right now. Okay, so I don't know if this product is new, but well, the Drip Glass Glazed Lip Glosses from our Morphe are not new, but I just don't know if the shade is new. But she seemed very pink and a little sparkly, so, and I've been obsessed with pink lately, so I just really wanted to try her out. So, ooh, she smells so good. I love when a lip gloss smells good. I'm gonna go in with Fenty Beauty's Rose Rave highlighter, of course. Okay, so boom, guys, look what came in the mail. The Luminescent Volume 1 palette from 48 Beauty. Y'all, I didn't know she had a brand. She's been doing looks with them palettes lately, and I was like, hello, I need it now. Let's just take a moment for the shine. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, we gotta take this off to get the real.
Step into the light with 9 transformative toppers that shift, surprise, and shine. Perfect for eyes, face, and lips. And we're going to be putting it on 3 today. Okay, thank you.
I'm just going to put her in the corner. Are you seeing that? Oh my god. Not to be dramatic, but hello? Baby, glisten is glistening. Okay, bro, what is the secret formula? Cause goddamn. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that as my highlighter too. Oh my god.
I mean, ooh, baby. If you need some better glitter in your damn makeup gallery, inventory, whatever, you need that. You need this ASAP.
Well, this is the final look, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tune in for the transitions and all the other videos for this look, because you know we gotta do all of those things. But if you stuck around for the whole thing, I appreciate you. I know this one was maybe a little more all over the place and emotional and all that, so you're a real one if you stuck around for that. But yeah, I just been like, you know, really sad lately because of, you know, the issues with my content and the larger picture at hand with what's going on in the world. It's just hard to really understand what's going on and why, because there really is no explanation for it besides like pure evil. Haven't had my mic, so hopefully you heard that this whole time. But yeah, it's really saddening to feel like you can't do anything about it, because I mean, this is just like genuine like hatred from people, and I cannot understand why there is so much hate in the world. And unfortunately you can't do anything about it besides stick up for the people that receive that hate. But man, there's just a lot of ugly people in this world, and it's just scary to realize. Very scary. So to everyone going through it in this moment, you're not alone. And like I said, we need to stick together and figure out how to get through this together. So yeah, with that, until next time, bye.